This episode of Raiders Fan Radio is brought to you by DeadPiratesSports.com. That's Raider gear for the Raider family. Check out DeadPiratesSports.com. Raiders Fan Radio. You're listening to Sonny and Murph from the Dago Dungeon. That's right, a podcast by Raiders fans for Raiders fans, the only fans that matter.
Touchdown! Eddie Stabler goes all the way!
We miss you, we love you, and we'll see you in the Hall of Fame.
When you have great coaches, then after you have great coaches, you get great players. You have a great organization, and you tell them one thing. Just win, baby.
I love this team. I think this team can win. I think this team can win.
What is up, Raider Nation? Your old buddy Murph back once again for what we hope to be a fantastic episode of Raiders Fan Radio. Thank you very much for joining us, as always, for episode number 70. So, episode number 70, we always like to name our episodes after players. And, of course, you can't go wrong with episode number 70 because that gives us one Kelechi Osemele, or as my co-host famously mispronounces his name, Konnichiwa Omelet. So, episode number 70, we want to celebrate Kelechi and his contributions to the team because, man, I'm telling you, the guy is just a beast. Love watching this guy play. Love our offensive line for the most part in its entirety, but especially what Kelechi has brought. And so we got a little clip for you here.
The only thing tougher than pronouncing Kelechi Osemele's name is his attitude on the field.
That's a fear for defensive tackles to go against a guy like that. And, you know, KO, they call him KO for a reason.
We were playing Kansas City this past year, and Tom was just bringing it every single play. I knew KO was coming out there, so I kind of like overset him so he could come inside, and when he came inside, KO got a good clean lick on him, knocked him down.
He's a tackle playing in the guard's body, so I mean he has all the athleticism, but then he has that guard grit as far as getting after guys. He's throwing guys around, pick one of our guys up and just slam them on the ground.
What makes O-linemen great are the nasty ones. You know, the ones that give you the extra push or the extra shove to try and drive you in the ground. And that's definitely the kind of player he is.
Hey, all right. We can get extra now. You know that. We watching on tape. I live for it. Oh, we watching now. I live for it. No, you know. I live for it.
He is strong, he is physical, and that boy is big.
One of the real hard knockers, Kelechi Osemele.
What they're trying to do in Oakland with him, it's perfect for him. You know, he was kind of the missing link, you know, to get that whole offense going. As far as them in the run game, they're just running downhill and manhandling people.
These guys are just monsters up front. It's about as good a left side of the offensive line as you're going to find in this league.
Anytime you can get out there on a linebacker or somebody that doesn't quite weigh as much, it's exciting, you know. It's like picking on your little brother. You get out there and you want to do some damage, so it's fun.
All right, there we go. The man, Kelechi Osemele. Gosh, just a mauler he is, and what an awesome addition he's been to our football team. So, anyways, we want to celebrate him today on episode number 70. All right, so before we get started, let's go ahead and kick it over to Uncle Mosh. Uncle Mosh, tell everybody listening how they can find and support Raiders Fan Radio.
Hey, boys and girls, this is Uncle Mosh. That's right. Somebody actually claims Sonny and Murph. These two. Check them out on their website, RaidersFanRadio.com. You can friend them on Facebook at Raiders Fan Radio, or you can like their fan page at Raiders Fan Radio Podcast. Hey, I don't tweet. I don't even know how to use a Twitter, but they do. You can tweet them at Raiders Fan Radio. Call them. Leave a voicemail if you want. Go old school. 909-345-3346. That's 909-345-3346. Hey, do this. Please subscribe and rate Raiders Fan Radio on iTunes. You can listen to the show on all podcast services like Stitcher, TuneIn, Podcast Addict, and many, many more. Okay, am I done? Did I say all the stuff I was supposed to say? All right, I'm out of here.
All right, thanks, Uncle Mosh. Yes, please go out to whatever your preferred podcatcher is, iTunes, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, Google Play, whatever that may be. Subscribe, and please like and rate Raiders Fan Radio. If you like our show, that is one of the best ways you can support us, is those iTunes reviews, those iTunes subscriptions, and those ratings. Those things go such a long way, and I can't thank you enough to all of you that have already done it in the past and those of you that will do it in the future. So thank you again for that, and please support Raiders Fan Radio by going out and doing that. Also support our sponsor, deadpiratesports.com. You can use promo code RFR10 at your checkout. That's anything you buy on the website. Use promo code RFR10 and get 10% off of any of your orders. And heck, you could even buy a Raiders Fan Radio t-shirt on our website if you wanted to. They're like $11 plus tax and shipping. It comes up to less than $20. And you can get a Raiders Fan Radio t-shirt and look like our buddy Ted Wynn over there at The Athletic, who recently sent us a picture. Looking good, Ted. So anyways, let's quickly get this thing turned over to our interview this week. I had the good fortune to catch up with one E.J. Manuel. That's right, one of the quarterbacks of the Oakland Raiders. What a cool guy. Had a fun conversation with him. Got a chance to find out a little bit what he's into, not only on the field, but off the field as well. And we are just really thankful of E.J. For taking the time to chat with us. And hope you like it. All right, Raider Nation, he is a former Florida State quarterback selected in the first round of the 2013 NFL Draft. That's number 16 overall by the Buffalo Bills. He is now a current quarterback for the Oakland Raiders. Please welcome to Raiders Fan Radio, E.J. Manuel. E.J., welcome to the show.
Hey, Murph, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great. So I guess first off, happy birthday. You got a birthday coming up here soon, huh?
Yeah, man. Actually, I appreciate that. My birthday is March 19th, so pretty excited about that. Got some of my friends coming in town to celebrate, so it'll be a good time.
Good deal. Actually, my wife and I, we celebrate our birthday here at the end of March as well, but we're probably about 20-plus years older than you are. So
that's all good. Happy birthday to her, too.
Oh, good deal. Good deal. Well, hey, so tell us a little bit about your offseason, EJ. We've seen you've had a busy offseason so far. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, so the main thing, I've stayed in Oakland and been working out at the facility, four times a week pretty much. And, the main reason was, for one, I love the Bay Area. I enjoy living there. I enjoy moving there from Buffalo. And, obviously the weather's great and there's always, plenty of things to do. But, I'm like, what better place to work out than our home stadium, our home facility? We have everything that we need there, whether it's the weight room, supplements, all that kind of stuff. And then beyond that, I've been doing a few opportunities off the field as far as meeting with, different CEOs and different things like that to kind of, expand my network a little bit and, learn more of what's out there, beyond football.
Is that was that the business combine that you attended? I saw yourself and Rodney Hudson and a lot of other NFL players attended that. Tell us a little about that.
Yeah, and Giorgio was there as well. Basically, the business combine was put on by Caleb Thornhill from the Miami Dolphins. He's their player engagement coordinator, and he pretty much set up the program where we were able to just meet a bunch of different CEOs, man, and entrepreneurs, guys in finance, guys in real estate, fashion, merchandising, opening up restaurants. So the main thing was, he wanted to give us an opportunity just to learn, what type of careers were out there beyond football. And a lot of this stuff we can do as we're playing as well. Obviously our main thing is, winning football games and stuff like that. But, during the off season, you have plenty of time to, either, finish your degree in school, get another degree as far as a master's degree, or, even get into real estate and start, making up your own business.
We'll move on to the field a little bit, EJ. Of course, the big story of the NFL this year in the offseason has been John Gruden's return to coaching. Obviously the biggest Raiders story as well. We know that the contact has been limited between coach and players, but What is it? What's kind of the talk amongst teammates and your thoughts in particular about Chucky returning to the NFL and to the Raiders?
Yeah, we're all excited. I think Coach Gruden is going to come in and, I'm sure he's energized to get back to coaching football. I mean, he loves football. Every time I've seen him in the past, I mean, he's always talking ball and asking how I've been doing and things like that. So, he obviously keeps up with us because he, was doing all the games on Monday night the past couple of years. But, I know he's really excited to get back as a head coach and, be able to get, the offense and the defense and the special teams all on the same page. And I think all of our, everybody on the team is really excited to have him too.
EJ, we're all huge Raider fans, obviously. Name of the show is Raider Fan Radio, and we all love the Oakland Raiders. Tell us who you were a fan of growing up. We know with Derek, like his guy was Brett Favre, and that's why he wears number 4. How about you? Who was your team, and who were the players that you admired growing up?
Yeah, you know what? Growing up, my dad was a Philadelphia Eagle fan, so I would say watching Donovan McNabb for years. I remember watching him when I was really young when he was still at Syracuse, and then once he got drafted to the Eagles, we'll watch him day in and day out. And being that I'm from the East Coast, they always show their games on Sundays and things like that. So I would say I really, looked up to Donovan for a long time, especially when I was a lot younger. And I've met him a bunch, through passing. Now I've been in the NFL too, and that's been great too.
Well, that play you made last year, that dime you threw to the back of the end zone to Crabtree, that was definitely reminiscent of a Donovan McNabb type play where you made a great escape out of there and came out and threw that ball way downfield for that. That was awesome. That was awesome. Is that big conscious when you were as you were progressing as a player of emulating his game, or just somebody that you were a fan of, or?
Not so much. I think, we all try to find our own niche as quarterbacks. You might model your game after somebody when you watch film and things like that. But, because obviously we watch, Tom and Aaron, those guys who are, consistently successful. And even for me, I watch Derek a bunch, because obviously he's my teammate. But just, I try to take away some things that he does well and, try to implement it into my game. So, I wouldn't say that play specifically was from Donovan, but I could see the comparison.
Well, let's talk a little bit more about things that you're a fan of. Again, we're all fans of the Raiders, but what about off the field? What about away from football? Tell us something that you're into that's non-football related.
Yeah, so I don't know if a lot of people follow my Instagram, but if you have, you'll be able to tell that I'm into off-roading, and I got at first I had a Ford Raptor, and that was probably 2 years ago. And I was training in Arizona, and I took it out, into the hills and the mountains. It would take, my truck off the road and drive on the sand and the dirt and all that kind of stuff. And it was a lot of fun. And I recently got a Jeep and hooked it up pretty well, to where it's pretty much durable to go through any type of terrain, whether it's mud, bodies of water, sand, everything. So, that's kind of a hobby of mine. And obviously being in California, there's plenty of places to do that. But yeah, most people probably wouldn't know that about me. Like, if you look at me, you probably couldn't tell I like to go off-road, but I love it, man. It gives me a rush.
Jeeps are a blast, too. My wife has a 2015 Unlimited Sport, and, of course, she's using it to, run errands and take the kids to school and practice and whatnot and go to church. Right. But, it's her daily driver. But with the same vehicle, with doing some work to the suspension and wheels and tires, and you could turn a Jeep into – they're one of the most versatile vehicles in the world. They're amazing. They're a lot of fun to play with. They're a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, no, I love mine, man, and I put a reasonable amount of money into mine, and like I said, I was very happy with. Rebel Off Road is the company that did the build for me, and they did a great job, so I couldn't be happier with it.
Well, and tell us where we can find. You have an Instagram for your Jeep, no?
Yeah, it's called Black Titan Jeep, so that's Black Titan _ Jeep. And that's, my IG handle for my Jeep. So it was kind of a running joke, amongst my neighbors and friends. I was like, hey, man, you think if I made a page for my Jeep, you think I could get like a decent following for it? And he was like, nah, no way. And so I just did it kind of a joke. But then once I started doing it and people liked it, I was like, hey, man, I'm going to keep, posting some cool content. And obviously there's a whole community for Jeeps out there in the social media world. So it's been cool.
That's cool. Good deal. Well, hey, we want to be sensitive to your time. We'll let you go here in a minute. But before we let you go, one of the things we always like to ask our guests is for a message to Raider Nation. Our show is heard in all 50 states and many, many countries around the world. And there's Raiders fans all over the globe. And so we just ask for a message to Raider Nation. Could be on the field related, off the field, whatever, wherever you want to take it. But what is your message to the fans?
Yeah, well, my message to Raider Nation is I just want to thank you guys, for this past season, man. I truly, coming from Buffalo, I felt like you guys were, you welcomed me with open arms. I felt the love from the fans from day one and the support, even when Derek went down and I got a chance to play versus Denver and Baltimore, I felt like all you guys had my back. When they say Raider Nation is, some of the best fans in the league, I think you guys are the best. And I'm just thankful and grateful to be a part of this franchise. And, hopefully we can go out here and get us a Super Bowl this year.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Well, we appreciate that. We appreciate you. We appreciate what you mean to the team, and look forward to a successful 2018 coming up. Is there anything we can promote for you before we let you go? Any websites we can direct fans to, or Twitter or Facebook, anything like that?
Yeah. Well, my Twitter is EJ Manuel 3, and my IG is the same, EJ Manuel 3. So you guys be sure to follow me, and if there's anything that you guys want me to post more about, feel free to leave it in the comments, and I'll be looking forward to hearing from you guys. Absolutely.
Well, good deal. Well, listen, we really appreciate your time today. It was fun talking to you, getting to know you a little bit, and please join us again down the road. And Raider Nation's got your back, like I said, this year, and we can't wait to watch y'all get out there and get after it in 2018.
Awesome, man. Yeah, we're ready to go, man. So I really appreciate it, Murph, and enjoy the rest of your day.
All right, thanks. You too, EJ. Bye-bye.
All right, man. Bye.
Hey, boys and girls, you got Uncle Mosh here from Raiders Fan Radio telling you about DeadPiratesSports.com's latest amazing offer. That's right, Captain Darkside's Treasure Chest Fan Box. They're a welcome idea for all Raider fans. They make a great gift idea. That's something all of us Raiders fans want, is more Raider swag. And where are you going to get better swag than from Captain Darkside's Treasure Chest? These treasure chests include shirts, Raider hats, Raider merchandise, tons and tons of other Raider accessories. Captain Darkside's Treasure Chests are full of awesome Raider gear. They come in 3 sizes to choose from. They got the small ones, the medium ones, and the large ones. $29.99, $59.99, and $99.99. Infants, kids, and special collector's boxes with autographed player merchandise are also available. And when you buy a fan box, you're automatically entered in a special contest and giveaways for life. Like we are, Raiders fans, for life. Plus, some of these random boxes have gold coins in them. If you get a gold coin in your box, you're an instant winner of cool random Raider gear. As an added bonus, every purchase you will receive in your email all the cool, informative, and latest breaking Raider news from Raiders Fan Radio every month at no additional charge. Go on, sign up, get your hands on Raiders Captain Darkside's Treasure Chest boxes. DeadPiratesSports.com.